welcome.
Hello.
My dog is trying to sneak out. Welcome to my home.
Dog.
Today I thought I would give you guys a little house tour, so thank you for stopping by. So right here we're gonna open up into the foyer slash living room slash family room slash the only like living space. Just gonna sneak behind you. Here I put in a little coat rack and a shoe rack for when we come home or when we're leaving for work. This is a really beautiful breakfast bar that Channing and I thrifted on Facebook Marketplace. Pretty much, I feel like 90% of the things in our home are thrifted, so you'll see that a lot. And then got this little phonograph and some books, and here I have my proposal to Channing and some of our engagement photos. And then above, there's some really beautiful prints from a tattoo artist that I won at a little art fair. And then the doggo. So here we open up into the living room. This was also thrifted for free on Facebook Marketplace, and it's one of my favorite things that we have.
My favorite price, free!
And inside I have all of my teacups and teapots that I've collected over the years. I love to collect teapots, so I'm so glad we finally got this, so I had a place to put them on display. And then just some other cute knickknacks and books and pictures. This is a mask that my dad picked up from Venice, Italy. This is also an art piece from a tattoo artist that I love. One of Channing's favorite things are monarch butterflies, so I got that for them. And then Channing has these really cool old vintage cameras. So as you'll see, there are a lot of plants throughout our house. You'll see it as we go into other rooms as well. I am extremely fortunate to be engaged to a plant mom. Channing has been collecting plants and taking care of plants long before we met, and so I get the benefit of having this like gorgeous aesthetic without having to do any of the work to take care of them. So thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
So yes, plants
It
everywhere.
really completes the vibe, I think.
It does. If you look at like older homes in movies, like in period films, like you will see a lot of, I think, like tropical plants.
Yeah, it's a sign of elegance and luxury.
Yeah. So this armchair was thrifted from Facebook Marketplace. I really wanted... Dog.
Yeah, I tripped on him.
I really wanted a big armchair to sit in, and then we have this cute little pillow with like butterflies and moths, and a bookshelf that we thrifted and painted black, also from Facebook Marketplace. There's this cute little space to like put a phone.
I really want a vintage
Yes.
rotary phone.
We are looking at vintage rotary phones on Facebook Marketplace, and we have a couple really good ones picked out. I think we should buy one this weekend. So as we move over, you'll see I have like a huge basket full of knitting supplies because I like to knit in the fall and winter and like make scarves and hats for people for gifts. This is an old Singer sewing machine that I thrifted a couple of years ago to be a vanity for myself. It does still have the sewing machine in there, and it actually came with the original instruction booklet, so I'm really proud of this piece. It's like, I will never get rid of this. It also weighs 1 billion pounds because of like the cast iron legs on it. It's really, really heavy. This is a huge mirror that Channing and I thrifted for $25, and it is such like an eye-catching piece. I
And
freaking
it's
love it.
for sure good quality because that thing is like 100 pounds.
Yeah, it's so heavy.
It takes both of us to carry it, and we have to take breaks because it is so heavy.
Yeah. And then we thrifted this old hurricane lamp
For like $10, right?
20. But yeah, so beautiful. And like the bottom lights up with this pretty orange light. The top lights up as well, like it's fully working, but during the daytime, like we don't need that much light. So I kind of just like keeping a little orange light on for the aesthetic.
And this drawing right here, my friend Emmy made. She's cool.
We have so many books, and we actually got rid of a ton of books when we moved, but we still had more than we could fit on just bookshelves, so I just kind of like stuck them in odd places around this room.
There's some there.
Yeah.
Some over there.
This rocking chair we also thrifted, and we got this cute little pin cushion pillow to go with it. And all of like the macrame hangers that all the plants are in, Channing made themselves. And then that photo behind it I got on Etsy, and I'm really happy because like we got the pillow on the armchair to match that specifically. So pretty happy with that.
Yeah, this pillow.
Yes, this pillow. We got to match that.
This is, by the way, my favorite corner of the house.
Yeah.
Let me like get the full effect. Go sit in it.
Oh, okay. I'll sit in it.
That's my favorite corner. Just like we want to add more things on the wall back here.
Little corner, because we're maximalists. We want the walls pretty much loaded up. We really like that look. So
there was one point where like both of us at some point in our lives tried to be minimalists, but then we had to come to the realization that we are not minimalists, we are maximalists.
And you will learn that when we go into the closet.
Oh gosh.
Because a tiny house never could have
but like,
all the clothes we had.
How perfect is this entire aesthetic in that corner? Just imagine more things on the walls.
Yes.
I love it.
This rug we did not thrift. We couldn't find a rug that had all of the colors that we quite wanted thrifted. So we bought this one online. It also is not wool. We're both vegan, so we try to avoid any animal byproduct materials in any of the things that we have. When we're thrifting, it's a little bit more difficult because the more vintage something is, the more likely that there's like wool or silk involved. And a lot of vintage carpets have wool, so this one is just like a poly blend of some kind. But I'm really happy with how it looks. The coffee table is also thrifted, and I painted the legs black to match all of the black in the room. And every week we go to Trader Joe's and buy some flowers and put them there on the coffee table because I just love that pop of color. It makes me feel so much happier when I come into the room. And and then this lamp here, we also got on Facebook Marketplace. It's a Tiffany lamp, and I'm freaking obsessed. I love this lamp. It's so beautiful. It's a big statement. Everything we have is a statement piece, basically.
Again, maximalists.
Yeah. These curtains, my mother used to have actually, and she gave them to us when we moved because we didn't have any curtains of our own that would really go with anything that we had. And then over to this side, you will find some of our values just on the wall for any of our guests who come into our house so they know what we believe. Yeah. So let's
Should I come
the
around
next.
and look at the couch?
Oh, yes. So this couch is a gorgeous piece. This was what we built the room
couch.
around.
Yeah, the couch was the first thing we bought.
Yeah, it was the first thing we bought.
Whoop.
It was $300, and it's like the best $300 I've ever spent. The pillows are just from Goodwill. They were each $5, and they're just like this gorgeous satin with these cute little pom-pom things on the end. And yeah, I love this couch so much. It's so beautiful. Then you'll also see us sitting in front of this trunk that we thrifted for 20 bucks. And it's like an old steam car trunk that people would use for traveling on trains. And the lock is broken. We just kind of keep it popped open. And inside is all of our cozy blankets. I think that's everything for this room. Let's go check out the kitchen.
So there's this little archway leading into the kitchen.
Yes.
Super cute.
Yes. The kitchen is a very different aesthetic, I think. Like, it doesn't really match the rest of what we have, but we're renting. We can really control that. So you will see there is still Halloween decorations on the window. We haven't taken down. But more plants.
It's always Halloween.
Here we have the stove, and this is a picture of Blue, Channing's first dog. Back here we have our way to get to the backyard. And our little like laundry and shoe area. We have a lot of shoes. We've got a huge rack.
This isn't even all of our shoes.
This isn't even all of them.
Here.
There's a huge rack here, but we're gonna remove that and put in a plant shelf here that has glass doors, and we can put a little humidifier in it so Channing can get more plants. And then we have these shoe racks, which I'm gonna get an addition to put on top of this, because these are two of the same shoe rack that you can connect to each other. So I'm gonna get another one, and we're gonna move those shoes. And then we've got more shoes in here and cleaning supplies.
These cabinets back here have really saved us, and the shed that's in the backyard.
Yeah, there's a shed in our backyard that houses a lot of stuff. Here. Let's show them the dining room. So this is our dining room. We just have this little tiny nook here, and this table is not a dining room table. I don't know if that's obvious to you or not, but this is actually supposed to be like an accent table in like a hallway or something. We had bought it to be a side table. We thrifted it to be a side table in our living room, but it's actually quite tall and a lot bigger than we thought it was in the pictures. But it was only like $25, so we still got it, and we ended up using it as our dining room table since this space is so tiny. And then we thrifted both of these chairs as well at a Goodwill.
No, those were at Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, sorry, yeah. And then if you'll come this way, so... Then over here we have our tea cart or our bar cart, whatever you want to call it. We kind of use it for both, so it doesn't really matter. But it's this like beautiful brass, and it's got these like little acorn and leaf details on it. And I love the big back wheel on it. I think it gives it just so much character. Everything on this cart from this and this shelf are thrifted. I either got them at garage sales or in like a little boutique where like these wine glasses we got in a little boutique for like $4 each. This is a coffee set here in this little silver tray. We've got some Waterford crystal wine glasses. The decanter is not Waterford, but I do really love the decanter as well. So yeah, we love our cut crystal and our silver. We also thrifted the carpet that's in here.
That was from an estate sale.
Yes, this was from an estate sale. It was really cheap as well. I think we got it for like $15 or $20, and we really liked the colors, and I thought that we both thought that some of the blue in this matched the tile in here really well, so that's how it ended up in here. And I think that's everything in here, so let's go look at the bathroom. I've also got my little music corner here. So here is our bathroom. It's got this gorgeous black and white tile, and when we moved in there was like this super cheap white plastic lid on the toilet that was broken already. So we ended up just buying our own really nice high quality black one with that beautiful like chrome detail. Yeah. And I think it just makes the black in here pop, and then we just kind of took that and ran with it, and we got like a black velvet bath mat, and we got this curtain off of Society 6, and I'm obsessed. Like, I love the red and orange and dark purple and black. And some more plants, and we got this little amber soap bottle and some engagement photos. And then on the little rack behind you, we have like some red, and we have got yellow handtails as well that match the red and yellow in this Moulin Rouge print that I got in Paris. So, and then we've just got some more towels back behind the door, but that's pretty much it. And there's some little cabinets, but nothing special. So, there's a little coat closet behind you. Super nice. Nothing too exciting.
Bernie.
So this I call the study, but it's really just like 90% our closet.
It's a closet with a desk.
Yes, exactly. So we can start with the desk and then we'll move on to the closet. But we thrifted this desk for $30. It's a secretary's desk, so the top rolls down. It's really cool. It is a limited edition by Riverside, made on October 25th, 1983. And then we recently thrifted this 1940s chair on Facebook Marketplace. You can tell it really needs to be reupholstered. I mean, well, it's 1940s, but like the wood is still in this really excellent condition, which is why we got it.
So we're gonna reupholster it soon, actually.
Yeah.
We want to get something maybe that matches this kind of bluish green color that's in the pillow.
Yeah.
It's kind of close to that color currently, and we do really like how it looks.
Yeah, this mint soft green.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to find something similar but closer to that color in the pillow.
Yeah. And if you look above, this is our song.
How did it become our song?
Channing sent me this song while we were dating. Like, we were in the process of like sending each other songs we liked on Spotify back and forth, and Channing sent me this one. It's Northern Wind by City and Colour. And at that time we had been dating almost 3 months, and I was trying to figure out if
we were officially girlfriends at that
time. But I was trying to figure out if I was in love with Channing yet. And I was just kind of like waiting for that moment where like something just kind of clicks in your chest and your stomach, and like you feel like warm all over, and you're like, oh, I know I love them. And I was just at work and Channing sent me this song and I was listening to it, and I like just got that feeling as I was thinking about them while I was listening to this song, and I just knew that I was in love with them at that point. And then I just started thinking about when I was going to tell them. So for our 1 year anniversary, I found an Etsy shop where you send them a song file and they will kind of print it with this like starry look, and you can pick the color. I picked blue and black. And then you can put a little quote, and one of the lyrics is, "You don't know what you do to me." So that's
what it says in the bottom right.
Yeah, so that's the story behind that. But anyway, so...
And more plants.
So, we've got racks on racks on racks. So this is my Lolita Rack. And Channing's. Channing has some Lolita on here too, if you saw my last video. If you haven't, you should go back and watch it, because I did a cord fully with just Channing's stuff. But we've got like accessories and socks and tights, OTKs. Then back here we have a long hanging rack again. This is just a lot of this is vintage gowns and stuff. I was gonna pull out some stuff and show you guys, but this is gonna be in
Don't
future
ruin
videos.
the surprise.
Yeah. Then we recently thrifted this rack. All of our other racks we bought on Amazon, unfortunately.
Yeah, this one I think was like $10 on Facebook Marketplace.
It was $50.
Oh, well, that's a big difference.
Well, it's
huge though.
If you had got this new on Amazon,
it would have been over
at least
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
So it's got some good shelf space. It's not super pretty, but it's practical. And on it we've just got like work shirts and blouses. We have a lot of our like masculine suiting shirts on here. This is all stuff that needs to be tailored or get dry cleaned. And then we've got sweatshirts and long sleeve shirts down here as well. This is all of our suiting. So we've got all of these blazers and vests, and then all of our pants here. We also have all of our ties and bow ties and belts here on the side. Then we've got all of our short sleeve shirts, our flannels, our cardigans, really, really cozy stuff, all of our sweaters. And then I would turn the light on, but with this shirt I can't reach it, but we've got wigs up there. yeah, and more engagement stuff. So that's pretty much it. We'd love to get a rug in here.
My younger sister made this.
So last but not least is our bedroom. This is so, if you saw our bedroom back when we were living with my mother, oh my gosh, it is such a difference. It's like night and day what our room used to look like.
The previous one was very whimsical and kind of cottagecore
like
in a way.
Whimsy, yeah. Super, I was so obsessed with the wallpaper I put on the accent wall, and I like made the shelf that goes above our bed. Whatever. Let it go.
This is very gothic.
This is very gothic, Victorian kind of style.
I think I have finally found my style in this room.
I'm just as in love with this room as I was with our last room, especially because this one is bigger. Shannon can actually get around their side of the bed now.
I don't have to shimmy.
Hey, baby. So we've got these gorgeous black lace curtains. I thrifted them on Facebook Marketplace.
Yep, 2 sets of those.
Yeah, 2 sets of them. If you want to look at the vanity, this is just like our dresser, and we've got all of our makeup stuff here. We just thrifted this adorable amber candy dish, so I've got my cotton balls for nail polish remover. And yeah.
That lamp.
This mirror I thrifted for like 10 bucks. This lamp we thrifted for 20 bucks. I want to change these because they're like cheap and they're grapes, which I really don't like. But I did really like the amber, and the base of it is really pretty, so it's something we can work with. And
I like that, I don't know if you can really tell, but there's like this nice subtle design on the shade.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's just these danglies we don't like.
Yeah. I mean, look at the grapes. Can you see the grapes?
1 second. It's just showing the base. You should be able to tell it's grapes.
Anyway, and then our room came with a very small closet, so we've just got all of our jeans, skirts, and like tank tops for summertime. This lamp we actually got to match this lamp on my side table, which we thrifted as well. I'm in love with this lamp. I think it's so beautiful. It's like called like a boudoir lamp.
The top is glass.
Yeah, it's glass, and like I love this beading. Like, it's not missing any beads, which I'm super happy about. And then my little fox for holding all my rings. We've got our spell books and our tarot and our astrology and all of our supplies for doing spells, basically. Yeah. And a little hanging plant. So black bedspread with, I don't even know what you call this, but I love the little, like...
It's like tufted?
Yes, it's a tufted duvet. This is actually a duvet cover, and we have an insert in it. This pillow and matching blanket we got off Society 6. We loved these dark purples. And then we got the sheets to match the dark purple in the pillow and the blanket. So, yeah, so the sheets just have this like satin finish. And then at the end you'll see our individual childhood stuffed animals that we both sleep with, because
we're adults.
So,
wait, there's Finn. That's his bed that we got more recently to kind of match better in here. Yeah. He's just so cute.
So then this is a bookshelf we thrifted, and we've just got our TV on it, and you'll see like, we love amber. The amber is the jewel tone of this room that we love. And more books. Then we've got this bigger bookshelf here with this wreath that I am very proud to say that I made myself. It is all like real dried plants and moss. So there's like moss and eucalyptus and like little, what are those called? No, it's not wheat. And then dried lavender, and then this is like a geode, and I wrapped it in this like coil and put it on there, and I'm just really happy. It's a crescent moon. Hopefully that's obvious. And I'm really proud of how it came out. So it makes the room smell really good too, because it's real dried plants. So this is the bookshelf. This is all of my manga that I got when I was in high school, and sadly I have not gotten anything else to match it. CDs. I've got like these little origami kits and like Japanese for beginners. Some coloring books. I made this mask in art class in high school. And then just more art supplies in here as well. And that's it, and my little Totoro plushie. And then we'll show you Channing's side of the bed with a little bit different of a lamp there and some photos. There, yeah, and some dried flowers.
Most of these flowers came from when we got engaged, the field of flowers we were in at the time.
Yeah.
But not all of them. Some of them came from other places. This painting was in my old apartment, and I required that we put it somewhere in our house. I love it.
And
It's a print of a Salvador Dali painting.
I think that's everything. I've just got like
Plants.
plants and robes. That's it. So thanks for coming on my house tour. This is Foxes and Frills, which I didn't say at the beginning. Hopefully this helps inspire you if you want a similar style in your own living space. I'll give you a hint, the key is just thrifting everything. There's no reason to pay full price for any of this stuff. Like, our whole house is just full of thrifted things. It's so beautiful. It's really rare that we buy a main piece that is store-bought. I hope this was helpful. I hope it inspired you, or maybe you just like were here for the good vibes. Like, that's great. So thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. And follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Thanks again. Bye.